With a grin that seemed almost too wide for his face, Thomas introduced himself, his booming voice echoing across the empty street.
"I'm Thomas O'Brien,"
he said, shaking Henry's hand with enough force to make him wince.
"and I've come to shake things up around here."
Henry raised an eyebrow, clearly puzzled by the man's enthusiasm. He was used to the occasional traveler passing through, but something about Thomas's presence felt different. Larger, almost.
"You're not from around here,"
Henry said, trying to make small talk, his voice hesitant.
"Nope, not at all."
Thomas said, wiping his brow with the back of his hand. He was dressed in a worn leather jacket and faded jeans, and his boots made a deliberate thud as he walked.
"I've been all over, but Dunmore has a certain charm. I like it. I'm sticking around for a while."
The two exchanged a few more words, but Henry didn't have much to say. He was used to the quiet, predictable pace of life in Dunmore, and didn't particularly care to entertain newcomers. Thomas, however, was undeterred. As he filled his tank, he struck up a conversation with a few other local residents who had stopped by, drawing them in with his contagious laugh and wild stories. The way he told tales was captivating. He exaggerated every detail, making even the simplest events sound like epic adventures. He talked about a near-death experience with a bear in the Alaskan wilderness, how he once outran a speeding train while hitchhiking across the Midwest, and how he had once convinced a street magician in Paris to reveal all of his secrets. With each story, his hands moved with dramatic flair, his voice rising and falling in pitch as he spoke. By the time he finished, a crowd had gathered, captivated by the energy he exuded. It wasn't long before the local shopkeepers began to take notice.